Introducing the future of paintball. This is PBN. And our stories live. A platform built for the players and the fans. Live tournaments, exclusive content, the game brought to you the way it was meant to be seen. The highlights that matter most. Not just the pros, but you, your team, and the rivals you face across the field. Every breakout, every clutch moment.
The first time I played, my story's a little bit different.
The film room. Search your rivals, study their moves. Every match is archived. Winning is at your fingertips. The platform, the highlights, the film room. This is the future of paintball. This is PBN. There we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. This is Outside the Net. I am Brady Nickel, joined alongside Steve Iavino. Steve, how's your week going, man?
It's going, man. I'm glad it's almost Friday.
I'm telling you what, brother.
This is a good breath of fresh air. I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you what, that man. I love these conversations we get to have week in and week out. This has been nice to be able to do this every week. Man, I gotta tell you though, something has been weighing on me for the last 24 hours, and I just got to get this off my chest. And I'm not gonna dive too much into it, but I think we all know what has transpired over the last 24 hours in Utah. And I just want to say, for the record, that this show, and in my mind, paintball is never going to be a place for the politics. This is a safe space that we all go to get away from all of that shit, and I just want that to be made clear. Like, I am completely for freedom of speech, but mark my words, like this is a big deal, man. This has been really, I don't know, man. It just hit me hard this week. So I say all that to say, like, if any of you guys that witnessed that yesterday, you guys need somebody to talk to, like, I'm here for you. Steve's here for you. Feel free to reach out in the Discord. Because
yeah, you know what, Brady, like the paintball players of the world, we're all the outcasts, right? I've always kind of looked at it that way. We are. We're a bunch of degenerates, right? Respectfully. And I think a lot of us go unheard, and that's a lot of what grit stands for. We talked about that last week, right?
Yeah.
So Brady's not kidding when he says we're here to talk, and we have a lot coming up from the grit perspective of things that's going to allow more avenues for players and just people, right, to communicate with one another and to open up, right? I've always hated, I've played paintball for 23 years, and I've always hated that the commonality factor is one thing. Like, we play paintball together, but how many of you actually hang out outside of paintball, and how many of us can hang out outside of paintball and not talk paintball?
Yeah.
And that's a big deal to me. So just like Brady said, I agree with you, man. It hit hard. I think we lived I'm not bringing politics in it, but I think, in this modern era, anything can happen. Let's put it that way. And it's fucking scary.
Yeah,
I hate to cuss on this show, but it's scary.
No, it's a serious matter, though. And it's just insane. But enough of that. I know, like, that's not the reason we're here tonight. We're here to celebrate the winners of the Next Gen Race to 2 finale. This has been one epic season. I am so grateful that I got to watch you guys all season long and commentate for you and bring it to the social platform. So without further ado, we're going to bring D4 winner advocate Damian Madison up on the stage. Damian, how's it going, man?
Going good. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, brother. I'm going to try to get a video. Yeah, here it goes. Here we go. We're going to throw this up. So I've got a video playing right now. Let's see if I can pull you share screen. This way you guys can watch too.
Brian Gold loses a player off the break.
Let's see.
All right, here we go.
From it though. Oh, but they're hearing it. Can you guys hear the audio on stream?
No.
Okay.
Brian Gold loses a player off the break. Trying to get out to that tower.
Yep. Dirt Life doubling up this center.
5 alive on dirt side.
Sweet.
And trade here in the center. All right, 4-on-3 in favor of Dirt Life.
Yeah, this is the second point, right?
Wolfmeyer taking the walk out of that snake side tower. Gonna leave a big gap on this side of the field, and absolutely nobody on Dirt Life right now is looking towards the snake. Nanner's starting to pay attention.
Just glanced over, kind of went back.
Yeah, and Aiden looks like he's going to pick up on that, make his move, try to gain some
That's a
ground.
versatile back player jumping off in the snake like that, trying to do some work. I know he's tall. I don't know how tall he is, but
He's tall. And he sees a hole, and he knows it's got to be filled.
nothing like knowing when to fill the hole.
Nelke's starting to pay attention to the snake side, but he doesn't see anything. Oh, he's going to make a move into the Viper. Makes it clean.
They did notice the move, though.
Yep. Nelke's stunned, trying to figure out what to do. He didn't know anybody was in the stake. He does now. Plenty of time left, things to unfold.
I don't know. I saw a lot of paint explode over there coming off the tower.
Nelke is just dumping. Hey, Aiden, gonna make
Big
a move.
move.
He's gonna bunkered Nelke,
Looks like he got in clean to
and
me.
he made it clean. Aiden gonna go to work.
Yep.
Pieced
There
up
we go.
Nanner in that back can. And that baby Dorito is not a place you want to be when you have a snake
Nowhere to hide.
coming to run you down. I'd
The
like
rest
to
of
see
Gold-
Gold making
the
making more moves, and there they go up to the D50.
I think they kind of lost sight of everything.
there
They
it
lost the
is.
count.
There it is. Great work by Aiden there. Completely dominated this snake, and he's not a snake player.
No, like 6 foot friggin' 11 diving off in
He's,
the snake.
Oh, I think that's going to do it. There we go. Suspects Gold, your D4 turn. And there we go. We're back. That just ended out of nowhere. Well, there we go. Damien, how's it going, brother?
It's going good. It's going really good.
Man, I just want to say a huge congratulations on the win on Saturday. How you guys feeling as a team? Have you guys talked about how the field broke down and how you guys are feeling about the win?
Everybody was ecstatic. I mean, honestly, we were the extreme underdogs. I don't think at any tournament anybody would have picked us to win. So we were definitely the underdogs. There's the argument about that. All the guys kind of got thrown together at event 2. So some of the guys I'd never even played with before, and some of the guys, it was like their first tournament this season.
Yeah, but wasn't it event 2 that Gold won?
Yes. Yeah.
So
It was our first.
Yeah, your first event together. You guys take first place.
And then we kind of came back, and they were like, "You guys want to play again?" I'm like, "We got to run this back." You know?
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm like, "No, we have to run this back at least once."
So how long, Damien? I don't know you very well. I know we've spoken passing quite a bit, but what is it like for you being part of the Prime Suspects camp? Are you guys? First of all, I guess let's back up. How long have you been with the Prime Suspects?
So I started playing paintball for the first time in April of last year.
Wow.
Like mid-season last year, it was first time going to Extreme. Played some Friday night fights just because I was like, hey, I can play twice in one weekend. That's when I kind of met Brett and kind of hung out with Brett a couple nights at Friday night fights. I was like, wow, this dude's really cool. You know what I mean? Like, got me to come back.
Yeah.
I live real close, or did live really close to Gigi, so it was a lot more convenient for me. So I was like, convinced one of my buddies, Mac, who's on the team. I was like, hey, let's go out to Extreme. It's a little bit farther, but the people are just really cool there.
Yeah.
And a couple of the Prime Suspect guys playing, they're like, you guys should try to play travel. So we picked up about half season last year. We played with Prime Suspects D5, and just the whole organization just kind of just welcomes you in. You know what I mean? Like, they're just looking for people who want to play paintball and then just willing to just take you in.
Yeah.
And treat you like, you've been there for a while, like you're one of the guys,
Yeah.
which was really cool, because at the time, I didn't know anybody in paintball last year except for my buddy Mac. He convinced me to play in April last year. I didn't know anybody. So in the last years, kind of when I met everybody and kind of got like absorbed into the group.
Yeah. Well, you've definitely had a lot of influence on the guys. I know I reached out, like I know Mac pretty well. I know Travis pretty well. Both of those guys were like, you need to talk to Damien. So that's why I was like, let's get Damien on the show. So, well, man, that's awesome to see. So, I mean, was there a turning point in this event where you guys knew you had the win? Or did you guys feel that going up through prelims, or how do you feel about it?
Honestly, no. You know what I mean? Like when you come down and you play semifinals against Bounty, who's a dominant team, you know, I don't think there was anybody that didn't think in their mind, like, man, we really don't want to get knocked out right here. You know, we could definitely get knocked out and it could be over right here in semifinals, you know? And then when we got past Bounty, it was, you know, now we're playing Dirt Life. Yeah. I mean, those dudes, just one of them has more experience than all of us combined, you know? So when you think about it like that, like I always, every time I felt like we were playing one of the top teams, you know, whether it was Bandits or Bounty or, you know, really anybody, one of the other Prime Suspects team beat us, you know, like I just felt like, oh man, like I hope we can win, you know, I hope we can go out there and do our jobs and make it happen, you know, and I feel we might have caught the bottle a couple of times, you know, but we had some solid events there towards the end.
Let's Damien, let's talk about that. Brady, I want to touch on something because I'm just as old as all those Dirt Life guys. I go way back with them. And this is why I love paintball, right? I love the fact that there's dudes out there that, you know, if you look at it from 20,000 feet, everybody's going to look at Dirt Life like, oh, they're sandbagging D4 tournaments. What are they doing? 3 of these guys played pro, right? And then you have guys that started playing a year ago that beat them. And I'm not disrespecting Dirt Life, but I'm saying this is why I love paintball, because that's how open-ended it is when you just get a group of guys together that click. And I think it's fantastic. And Damien, I don't know you at all. This is the first time I've seen your face. And I just want to say that's awesome, dude. Like that's really cool that you guys you randomly joined a roster in event number 2. And then you just beat Dirt Life for first place this last weekend. Like hats off to you, man. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, in event number 2, we squeezed by Dirt Life. Now it was complete luck, right?
Yeah.
Like, under luck that we actually got them. They got a couple penalties, right? The flash in the pan. But, you know, this last weekend felt a lot better because it felt like, you know, we didn't beat them.
Actually beat them. Yeah.
Just straight got to beat them, which felt good, you know. And honestly, I don't think there was anybody on the team that could have been any happier or any more excited with the chemistry this year. We just clicked. Just felt good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I'm just pulling up some of these scores because I want to go over a couple of these games with you guys. Steve, were you there to watch any of the D5 or D4 event?
Very, very, very. Yeah, and I'll be honest, man. From what I saw, you know, all season, Brady. Like, I mean, D4. I feel like every year we see the division shift, right? And I feel like even locally, these D4 guys, some of you all are playing like you're D3, honestly. I think every division is kind of taking that step up, right? Where, you know, D5 is playing like D4, D4 is playing like D3, D3 is playing like D2. And honestly, I just think it's more and more guys are getting involved into the calisthenics, into the conditioning, into more of the, pun intended, the grit of paintball, right? Honestly. So no, Brady, I didn't see a lot of it, but in the time that I was there this past weekend, I was blown away at what I was seeing, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, just looking back over your guys' record in prelims, I mean, you're the only team that 2-0'd every other team out there. Even Dirt Life went 2-1 one point, so it was inevitable that you guys would end up in the finals. But again, hats off to you guys. Is there anybody you want to shout out from the team that didn't come on tonight? Standout players or somebody who just really pumped the team up, brought good vibes to the pits?
Honestly, everybody on the team. Like, we didn't have that one player who was just like the super all-star. Like, we just played like team paintball, you know, like everybody just worked together. Everybody went out there knowing like, hey, this is my job. And they just went out there and did their job. Yeah. You know, and whenever we came off and somebody did do their job, they'd be like, hey man, sorry, I didn't do my job good enough. I'll do it next time.
Mm.
There was never like arguing. Nobody ever got upset. We just reset and went right back at it. And I think that's what worked for us, is just doing job paintball, going out there, doing the best we can, and then coming back off and analyzing and going, hey, I'll fix this next time. And then just going out there and fixing it.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that's huge, man. Like a lot of times you see these, especially younger guys, they get so hot in the pits. When something doesn't go their way, they get pissed off. They start getting mad, throwing crap around, and the morale of the team goes out the window. Like at that point, you've lost the tournament for yourselves. If you can't get that back. So it's nice to see, I guess, kind of a breath of fresh air is what I'm getting at. That you guys kept it calm and just kept everybody's head in the game and was able to just talk it up the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, the roster everybody was pretty mild tempered, so I don't think anybody ever got excited. We just kept it calm and was able to work through it. It's paintball. We're all going to make mistakes. Some go out there, you're going to be looking the wrong way or doing the wrong thing, and it just doesn't work out.
Yeah.
And you got to come off and go, whoops, I'll fix it.
Yeah.
It won't happen again.
For sure.
Move on.
So, Damien, let me ask you this. What do you think it takes, and you're speaking to the rest of the community here, what do you think it takes to be a not only podium team, but a winning team?
That's a tough question. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot that goes into it. I look at all sports that you can win by one of two ways. You either have to have just extreme natural talent where you just come out and you're just better than everybody else on day one, or you have to go out there and grind. You know what I mean? If you're not as good as somebody else who's just has natural talent, then you better get out there and grind and just put in the work.
Okay, let me rephrase the question then to you. What give me one element that you think leads to a tournament win in paintball?
Communication. It all around communication. If you're not talking to each other, if you're not telling them what's going on, and I'm not just saying like, hey, he's over in D1, hey, he's in D1. Like if you just keep saying that, you're not fully communicating. Hey, he's in D1, he's looking on the outside. Right now, I know I can run in the middle and just torch him on the inside. Right.
It's all about painting that picture of what's happening on the other side of the field, right?
So, in the teams, especially me, like learning to do it faster. You know what I mean? Like I was out playing with people and they'd be like, dude, you got to get the communication out quicker. And I'm like, dude, I was just yelling stuff as fast as I could. And they're like, no, it's got to be quicker. And I'm like, when I was newer, I just didn't understand. Like I felt like I'm getting out there and I'm painting the full picture in 10 seconds. And then you watch it back on video and you're like, okay, there was 20 seconds where I didn't say anything, and so just kind of really analyzing what you're really doing, because everybody are doing more than what we really are. Yeah. And if you watch on video, you get the real truth every time.
100%, man. That's why we do what we do. Try to, bring that back to you guys, because I want you guys to be able to at least go back and say, okay, here's where we screwed up, but also be able to say, here's what worked. And I think that's really important and thing that a lot of teams miss out on. But
yeah, 100%. I mean, I bet I watched the live stream back like 3 times the next day. Just kind of watch and trying to break down where I was at, what I was thinking, where I was looking, and where it went wrong or where it went right.
Yeah, for sure.
So it definitely helps.
Awesome. Well, Damien, man, Steve, you got anything else?
No, I was gonna add to that before we let him go.
Yeah.
I like where he's going with that, Damien. I really like how you're watching the footage. You're saying, what can I do better? What can I do differently? Versus, a lot of guys, I'm guilty of it too. You watch footage, you're like, how good did I look? How good did I look making that move, right? Not, what can I do differently? What did I do wrong? Maybe I should have done this. Oh, you know what? I wasn't talking for 30 seconds. That's a problem. Let me fix that. So, Damien, I like how you're breaking that down, because I do feel like there's a whole other realm of footage, and that's guys just thinking they look good, right? Yeah. And that doesn't make a better team. Yeah. So I appreciate where you're going with that, especially at a D4 level. I think it's necessary to watch footage and with constructive criticism for yourself. So I think that's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this footage is way more valuable than I think anybody's even still giving it credit for. I mean, it's cool to watch back, for the cool factor. Yeah. But the lessons you can learn about your team, yourself, I mean, the sky's the limit when you watch it back.
So then, just touch on that subject a little deeper. I mean, I've heard varying opinions on what we're doing with the PBN. Have you seen what we're coming out with?
Yeah, like the game versus game, so you can kind of break down.
Exactly. So we're calling it the film room, right? And it's you go in, you search your team, you're gonna see every video that we've ever covered. And same for your competition. So, you know, you can go in and get the scoop on what's happening before you ever show up to the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's genius. You know what I mean? Like, you can theoretically scout teams, right? Like any other football, basketball, you can start figuring out, like, oh, they got this guy, he plays here, he's, you know, if we can get him out, right, like, we can sway the game. I mean, we've had that in our pits, like, you know, hey, if we can get Brock out on Dirt Life, I mean, he's a wrecking ball in the center, like, that would help us out a ton. You know, that could bust the game wide open. You know, I literally had the goal of going up there hoping to trade out with Brock, you know, like. So just to scout other teams that you've never even played, yeah, that's a huge advantage.
Yeah, especially when you get to go in, you know, it's one thing for teams you play week in and week out, but when you're talking going to NXL and you're spending all this money, the more prepared you can be, the better off you are, the more chances you have at making it to the podium. So,
yeah, 100%.
Well, Damian, congrats, brother, on the big win. And we can't wait to see what Suspects Gold does in 2026. So
thank you.
We're going to let you go, brother. Absolutely.
Prime Suspect, nickel bands, bonus ball has been there for us all year. Right? GRT, obviously, you guys have put up a lot of video footage. It's helped me out personally. You know, just Josh Potter for coaching us. Everybody who just came and pitted for us, all the little kids that we convinced to run out there and grab pods, everybody throughout the year that helped us out. I appreciate it.
There we go. All right, brother. We'll let you go. Thanks, Damian.
Yeah, Damian. Take care, man.
All right. When we come back, we're going to get Lucas and Jason Nickel up on the cast. Don't go anywhere. Be right back.
Nickelheads.
The Nickelheads.
Introducing the future of paintball. This is PBN. Where our battles, our triumphs, and our stories live. A platform built for the players and the fans. Live tournaments, exclusive content, the game brought to you the way it was meant to be seen. The highlights that matter most. Not just the pros, but you, your team, and the rivals you face across the field. Every breakout, every clutch moment.
The first time I played, my story's a little bit different.
The film room. Search your rivals. Study their moves. Every match is archived. Winning is at your fingertips. The platform. The highlights. The film room. This is the future of paintball. This is PBN. Future of paintball.
Here we go.
This is PBN.
Technology is the worst. Let me tell you guys that. It is the absolute worst. One of these days, we're going to have like a full-on
Brian Nell loses a player off the break.
Be perfectly
trying to get out to that tower.
Yep.
Yeah,
Dirt Life doubling up with 5
when
alive on
AI
dirt side.
takes over, we have about 30 guys working with us, maybe them. But anyways,
And trade here in the
let me
center.
get this video off of there. There we go. What's up, Lucas? Jason, how are you guys?
Awesome.
I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, there we go. Get your audio back. All right. Well, I'm going to throw up a video of the Outlaws winning the Youth 3v3 event. Let you guys see how it all unfolded. And then we're going to talk about it in just a second.
There we go. Oh no, Lucas Nickel having some trouble with his gun. Not sure what happened there. Maybe he had a swelled up ball
Pretty
in
good
his
so far.
hopper.
It's cool. So could be a paintball instead, but I'm at
Pratt
school.
moving into the snake too. Nickel moves up into the D1.
I do not want to go to school. No, you go to school and make fun of Cooper for being on my
Communication from Outlaws is way stronger than, or sorry, communication from Triple Threat is way stronger than Outlaws right now. And Pratt getting the check. He's getting a call clean.
I was repairing
Lucas
headband
Nickel
today,
is dumping
actually.
paint onto that Snake 2 bunker.
Yeah.
Pratt's not careful. He could peek out
Good
into
friend
a
of
lane.
mine washed his in the wash.
Outlaws
bunch of things
occupy
and-
the Snake corner. The
Sprayed
Dorito
it
1.
some, so he asked if I would be
And
able to
I think
fix
the
it
Snake
for him,
Tower.
so. That was today.
Oh, Pratt gets shot out by what I think it was the Cobra. I didn't see, but he was the only one that was looking that direction. So taking it 3-on-2 in favor of Outlaws.
Yeah.
Minute 33 on
I
the
can
clock.
fix it though. Yeah, bring
Here we
it to
go,
me.
Harrison
Bring it to me. I'll
moving
take a
into the
look
Snake
at it.
3.
No, it's Cooper.
Oh, is it
And
The worst player
Harrison
I
can get the
know.
drop on this
Oh, don't
D1
be
player
awful.
here.
No, he's in the
He's
chat.
staying tight. He's staying alive in his bunker. Oh, it looked like one went off the top, but maybe not. Might have busted on the bunker.
Yeah, we're watching now.
Lucas
I think I
Nickel
was in
believes
their
in
D-side
the Dorito 50. Harrison gets the drop on the Snake Tower.
Oh, I run down
Lucas runs in with 45 seconds. Hits the buzzer.
Let's see me just shoot across.
And that is
Oh,
point
I did.
approved. And there we go. Outlaws take this tournament first place. Triple threat. And all right, and there we go. You guys just saw Outlaws take the win over Triple Threat. Lucas, how does it feel to be not only U3v3 champion, but MVP of this last tournament?
I think it was quite exciting. For the 2 seasons I've been playing now, this is my first ever first place in any tournament. Xander keeps kicking our butt, but we finally caught up to him and was able to secure first place. It was quite exciting for me and Cooper, as it's both our first places. So
Yeah, it's epic, dude. And to watch you guys progress over the season has been really cool to see where you guys started this season and where you are now. I mean, I see big things in your future and the rest of the team. And, I know you guys are all on the same squad. I mean, you guys played D4 on Saturday and then turned around and played the Youth 3v3. So you feel like that helped you be prepared for that event over some of the other teams that didn't get to play the youth event?
I think with us playing 3 times the tournaments, we do get often more prepared, like knowing the layout, where to call stuff, where we can get shot from that other teams don't know. There's also like sometimes we don't practice as much between tournaments. So sometimes those 3 tournaments really are a practice sometimes too.
Yeah. No, that's really really cool to see. And Jason Nickel, everybody, shout out Nickel Bands. How does it feel, as a dad to see your boy doing so well in these events?
It's exciting. When he first told me he wanted to play paintball, and we went to the field, went to Extreme, and started introducing me to some of the Prime family, I wasn't really sure where it was going to go, and I definitely didn't anticipate making headbands or any of that. And seeing him grow in the last year is just amazing and awesome. I enjoy watching him play. I love playing myself, but it's way more fun to watch Lucas.
Now, I got to ask you this because we got to witness Lucas piece you up a little bit because you guys played each other on, you played on Sunday or Saturday?
Jason, I
played
don't
on Sunday.
Sunday. Okay,
Yeah,
so I wish I had this clip, but Lucas ran down the snake across the snake 50 and obliterated his dad. so, so is that a proud moment, or is that a like a, oh dang it moment, or what is it? How does that feel?
No, 100% proud, 100%. If you're gonna lose to somebody on the field, it better be your boy, right? Like, I never felt better. I definitely groaned at him when I was walking by, like, oh, I think I might have been chuckling too.
Told me I was grounded.
You're walking. Yeah. Told you you're walking home.
Yeah. Well, what had me giggling in the box was it wasn't just one; it was like 18 balls as he ran down the tape. So, oh man. Well, so
Yeah.
Lucas, I mean,
I knew it was coming. He put one in the pack.
So Lucas, what do you think has been the key to your not only your progression but the team's progression over this season?
I think for my progression, it's really been the support I've had. But with my team, I think it's the communication we have. Like me and Cooper go out almost every weekend now, and we've improved quite a bit. Me mainly, not him. But like going out and playing with better players, like I went to the rank,
Yeah,
and that was quite helpful for me. But then I've also like talked to other teams. Like I've talked to Hydro before about how they play on video games. I play VR a lot with those guys and with Sander and some of my other friends, and that's also been a key part of my success was winning on VR, I guess, and improving.
you guys playing that? Is it the Snapshot VR, or is it the Paintball Playground?
I play both. But
do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Paintball Playground one as much, but I get down on some Snapshot. That's a fun little game, and it's pretty seems pretty realistic the way the movement mechanics are in the headset. So I'm gonna have to jump on there with you guys.
It's definitely more realistic than Paintball Playground. But
yeah. Steve, you ever throw down on some VR?
Very little, man. Very little.
Is
but my homie Tom Lucier is all about that Snapshot VR. He's hosting his own games. He's all in it.
Yeah. Me and him had a good conversation about this Snapshot not too long ago. We're gonna have to, I know you're over the age of 40, but we're gonna have to get you on these video games one of these days.
I don't mind playing games. You got to get me inside to play it. I'm like always outside doing something.
Yeah, you are outside a lot.
Yeah, that's why I got this like permanent tan. But yeah, I'll get down with it.
Yeah. Well, there we go. Well, gosh, this thing keeps popping up on stream. Steve, you checking in with the YouTube comments?
I am.
I cannot pull them up. Is anybody saying anything, asking any questions in there?
Yeah, I don't know who Almighty O is, but he called Lucas the young goat and said he can't wait to watch him grow up. Tom's available for Quest standalone and Steam VR. Tom's challenging people. And I'm going to get some questions going here, but yeah, nothing too crazy right now, Brady.
Cool. Well, Lucas, you got anybody you want to shout out? How about your team? How about your coaches?
I think all of the people. Jamie for helping us out.
For sure.
Jamie for helping us out most of the season. All the coaches have been great. Everybody comes and volunteers time to help us through D4, D5 youth. And I think all the kids wanting to put in time and playing. Even if we don't have practice, we normally show up 4 or 5 of us and go play a line against anybody, everybody.
Yeah. Hey, I do have one question from Xander. Obviously, Xander's asking questions because I told him to ask questions. How did it feel to play both events, Lucas? That came from Xander.
I think playing both events, knowing I played both events with Xander too, was a lot. But the D4 and 3v3 was much easier than the D5 3v3. But I liked playing all events because it really showed the difference. Like 5v5, it's a lot more starting people, so it's hard to play against them because you don't know what they're gonna do. It's more randomized. Like, is somebody gonna do this instead of this? 3v3, it's really competitive. We all trash talk each other. We all try to beat each other. And it's always a race to see who's the better player. And we're all growing together, though. And then D4 for me is it's more about what can I dial in, who do I need to dial in against, and what are the techniques I need to learn.
That's a very wise outlook at such a young age. Lucas, how old are you?
15. I'll be 16 in January.
Okay, there we
Man,
go.
I did not have that attitude at 15. I can tell you that. But I do have one more question. So Axel's asking, how'd you, speaking of your attitude, how did you get so nonchalant? Very calm demeanor for a 15-year-old.
I think it's just been the time I've been around. I think it's just who I'm around.
Yeah.
This guy over here next to me is a little nonchalant too, so I guess I get it from him mostly.
He is, man.
There you
Strip
go.
off the old block.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Lucas, it's been a pleasure watching you this season. Let's see. It looks like we have one last question from Almighty O. Which is more competitive, D4 or D5?
Definitely D4. It's everybody knows what everybody's gonna do. It's more of people who have learned to talk, have learned to play bunkers better, tighter. Like D5, it's very loose, can catch a lot of mistakes, but D4, it's much more. You really have to look for mistakes.
Yeah. No, absolutely. All right. Well, we are going to let you guys go. Thanks for coming on tonight and giving some insight into what it's been like for you this season. Can't wait to see what you do going on into 2026. Lucas, I know you're going to be a stud, a killer, going on whatever teams you play on in the future. Steve, you got anything else, brother?
I don't, man.
All right. All right. Well, we're going to let you guys go. Hey, we're going to be right back. One last commercial break, and then we'll bring on Trent McBride from St. Louis Misfits. Don't go anywhere.
Introducing the future of paintball. This is PBM.
Yeah. Thanks so much, guys.
Where our battles, our triumphs, and our stories live. A platform built for the players and the fans. Live tournaments, exclusive content, the game brought to you the way it was meant to be seen. The highlights that matter most, not just the pros, but you, your team, and the rivals you face across the field. Every breakout, every clutch moment.
The first time I played, my story's a little bit different.
The film room. Search your rivals. Study their moves. Every match is archived. Winning is at your fingertips. The platform. The highlights. The film room. This is the future of paintball. This is PBN.
All right, everybody. Thanks for sticking with us. Why am I up on the screen like that? Oh, that's why. There we go. There we go. I got it back. All right, we got Trent McBride from St. Louis Misfits. Trent, how are you, brother?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, we're going to throw this video up of your last game, the one that closed it out and sealed the deal for the St. Louis Misfits. Here you go.
Yes, sir.
Well, looks like 5 alive for both squads.
I like this breakout from Misfits. It's a little unconventional from what everyone else has been doing.
Yeah, one coming off for Suspects Red.
Yeah.
Snake Tower catching some heat for Suspects Red, asking for a check. Guess he's clean.
You have the footage up? I'm not seeing it on. Yes, I am. Never mind. I got it. But,
Snake corner going to take the walk for Suspects Red.
the stream was like 30 seconds ago.
5-on-3 in favor of Misfits.
I was about to say mine is too.
That's the move I wanted to see about 30 seconds ago.
Eastside Tower, Josh Potter taking the walk.
Wrap on home.
Like how all of the Misfits are working up the field together right now.
Oh.
Noel taking the walk. Mason going to fill the hole.
3 Misfits left alive.
Yep. And there we go. And they're going to call it rub.
Points good.
That's
Yeah,
point
just thinking that.
approved. St. Louis Misfits are your D5
Yeah, there was a
Race
lot
2
of
tournament
time
winners.
and effort put into
Brand new team
you know,
this year.
getting with the team, seeing what
Putting
we want
in
and
the
what we
work.
don't want.
Showing up, showing
Took,
out,
obviously, it took 3 tournaments for us to
showing
get some jerseys.
dominance out
That's how
here at
long it
Extreme
took
Paintball Park.
to figure out.
That was some very good
All right,
teamwork.
well,
Absolutely.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Trent McBride from St. Louis Misfits, the D5 champions. Man, are you guys just on a high right now, Trent? I mean, your first year as a team together, you pull out a first place, and at the series finale at that. So how does it feel?
To be honest, it feels more than great because we haven't even been a team since. I mean, for a whole year, not even yet. I mean, back in February, I was playing with another team. It was a few of the same guys, but you know, playing at open play, we've had the same guys for the past few years, and decided to make a team and put the work in and go competitive, and we've been doing that ever since.
Yeah, and I mean, from the beginning, I've seen you guys, playing out at AV or wherever. I mean, you guys have seemed like a pretty strong core, and you've just taken the time to refine over and over again. So, I mean,
Right.
You guys start the season. Let's see if I can pull these up. Kind of, I get middle of the pack, and then quickly evolve into what you are now. And what do you think? What do you think transpired over the season specifically, if you could tell us, to get you guys to a first place, or for other guys, even a podium finish?
Well, I mean, I feel like throughout the season, when it comes to our initial play, like during prelims, we've done fairly well. Like many tournaments, we've been 2-0, undefeated all through prelims, and then it just gets to, once we get to the end of the day, we get into the semifinals or the finals, that's when we start kind of going downhill. And that was, I feel like, in my opinion, I feel like it was because through the start of the day, through the beginning of the tournament, we're pushing ourselves 100%, foot on the gas, no matter what, and trying to carry that away through the whole tournament, which we come to find out wasn't going to work. So we added some more guys to I guess, be able to take some of the pressure off the other guys, and have our main guys chill out a little bit. And that's exactly what we did the last tournament, and it worked perfectly well for us.
I think that's smart, picking up on that, seeing that your roster goes that deep and able to, can think about, like, how are we going to be late in the tournament throughout the day. So it's really cool to see how you guys come together on that. And we were just talking about this while you guys was playing, but those jerseys are fire, dude. Who made those?
High Stakes made them.
Okay. Shout out to them. Can you show that? Yeah. Can you hold that up for us? Like how you got it set up with the with your gold hardware.
Yeah, we got the front, and we got the back of them.
Yeah, those are sick. And for us up in the booth, they were really easy to read the names, so we appreciate that.
Of course. we want to make the names big, so we can have our credit where it's due.
There you go. That's smart. That's smart. Well, so how often would you say you guys practice? Because me and Steve know what it takes to be a winning team, but maybe some of these younger D5 guys are struggling to make it out of prelims. So let's kind of go in that direction and try to give our best advice on making it out of prelims and into the finals on tournament day.
I'm not gonna lie, we've literally have been practicing every single weekend. Whether it be Saturday and Sunday, it's every weekend. We'll go over what went wrong in previous tournaments, even if like I said, we had a good record through the prelims and we're doing great, rolling everybody. It doesn't matter. Obviously, there's something that needs to be done because we didn't take first place those past tournaments. So every single weekend we're out there doing what if we got out for something or the calls or whatever's not going on, that's the thing we're working on every single weekend, no matter when it is. If we could all work, put in the work during the week, we definitely would. But the most we can do is every single weekend, and that's what everybody's putting in their hours for. It's literally getting to the field at 9:00 in the morning, starting our points by 9:15. End of the day, we're getting out of there by 5-6 o'clock.
It's a long day of paintball. It's a long day. Okay, so Trent,
long day.
Is it
pays off?
Is it drills or points for you guys?
It's a mixture of both. Normally, what we do is we start our day with drills, and then if there's something that the team wants to work on, if there's a certain one person who wants to work on something, the whole team's going to work on it at the end of practice. Because it's not just one person, we are one big team. So if one person's struggling on it, we're all struggling on it.
That's a smart outlook. Do you guys ever do like 1v1s at the end of your practices or anything like that?
Oh yeah.
That's one thing I've always wanted to incorporate, and that's like Tampa Bay Damage is easily a top 4 team in the pro division, but every practice they have a 1v1 tournament at the end of it. That's how they close it out.
Yeah, we do a whole lot of 1v1s because we're a competitive team and we're all like family. We basically are family, and there's always going to be smack talk, and so there's always ones at the end of each practice.
So do you guys think at the beginning of the season your communication was lacking at all to where you are now?
Very much so.
So how do you get over the hump of not having the good strong communication to having the full solid chemistry with your squad?
It takes me sitting to practice and being on the sidelines yelling at my team at the top of my lungs to talk, leaving the end of the weekend without a voice. But at the end of the day, where are we now? We're talking, we have great comms, we're making first place, and we're just trying to go farther. Because we don't have a designated coach. It's literally all of our players, and what we got is what we have. So I've taken from the start, I was the first one to be put onto the competitive side out of the team. So then once I got put onto that side, I was like, oh, I'm really liking the competitive side, doing airball, all that. So then I basically threw out the idea to my team, or to the guys I was playing with at the time. Hey, you guys want to make a line? We've been playing together for some years. We all got the chemistry. We all know how each other plays. Let's see what we can do. And that's exactly what we did, and we built a team. And it's just gone up from there.
So are you saying you're player coaching throughout the whole event, or are you guys as a squad coming up with the game plans?
Pretty much player coaching. But obviously, every single person on the team plays their role in it. So if somebody sees something that I don't, then they're gonna let me know, and then we're gonna assess as a team on that. Because I mean, as you guys probably know, being a player coach is not easy. It's not easy to be on the field plus try to look at every vantage point while you're on the field playing. So every single person on the team that can every single like they literally all have a job and contribute to make that job complete way easier.
Mm. Hey, Trent, real quick, Jason Nickel, who we just saw up here, wants to know, what are the Misfits' plans for 2026?
2026 plans for the Misfits. Hopefully, we're just waiting on all of our points to hit PBL, and if we're all ranked D4, then we're gonna start playing D4 tournaments and see what we can do. And if like I said before, how at the start of this season we weren't placing very well. It's going to be the same thing with D4. If we get in there, we don't place very well, but then it's going to be every single weekend working to see what we can until we do place well, until we do get podium, until we do get first place.
You know, and I really like that perspective. I don't think a lot of D5 teams have that perspective, right? Like we saw forward progression, positive progression, right, with you guys this season, which you don't see a lot in D5, right? You see a lot of D5 guys come out swinging like they're going to win everything. They don't win. They wind up falling apart, right? That's a harsh reality of D5. But with you guys, we saw D5. You progressed throughout the whole season to Brady's point, and then you won the last event, which is awesome, right? That's my first point. I think that's really awesome, and I think it's commendable with what you just said, right? We progressed in D5. Now we're going D4. We're going to do the same thing. That's number one. That's my one point. Second point would be the player coaching. I've seen it in every single division. We even tried to player coach in semi-pro, and it was horrible. You need a coach. You know, as much as people want to be against the coach, I coached the Bandits 2 events ago, like in 5-man. Like you just need somebody that can facilitate, for sure.
I guess when it comes to finding a coach, it's not that we haven't had coaches like come out, do work with us while we've been practicing, but we haven't had a coach that's been able to be like, all right, I can dedicate my time this day to the team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep. 100%.
And I mean, a lot of times, people don't have just free time. So if we're not paying somebody, there's not a lot of people who can be like, all right, I'm gonna come out every single weekend and I want these guys to progress, just like I would want to progress if I was on the team.
Yeah.
So
and that's,
disappointing.
Again, 100%, Trent.
Like we've had multiple people, coaches past events, practices, people come out, we have people today, like in group chats for, to come out and coach, but not everybody can make those days all the time. Everybody, life's going on.
Yep.
So it gets to the point where we're like, let's figure it out. We've been figuring it out this long. Until we can't, then let's not worry about it. Let's keep doing what we're doing that works.
Yep.
No, for sure. And that's the tough thing with paintball is everybody's schedules for one, but then most of the time, you find somebody you want to coach, they may be playing the same event, or or like I said, they just can't make it. But the biggest thing is when you do find that guy, the whole squad has to put their entire trust in that person.
Right.
They have to be able to trust that guy. Almighty O says, that must be one of your guys. He says, bruh, we're going to play MSXL. I need that katana next. So let's go. Gotta go get the katana.
Yeah, that's my my D2 talking.
Tom says,
he played D1 last.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
Yeah, Tom says, I might be able to coach a squad during the off season. Get out of here, Tom. It's a tough role to find. Everyone wants to play. That's it. All right, Steve, you got anything else to add here, brother?
I don't, man. I don't. This is great. I love talking to you, Trent. I think you have a good perspective. I like hearing perspective on lower divisions like this. And hearing exactly what you said with D5. I mean, to me, that's what you would set as a benchmark for a D5 squad. Period.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, Trent, congrats on the win. I think you guys are going to do big things in 2026. I hope to see you guys in D4. But if not, I think you're going to have another great run in D5 and completely dominate the division. So, you got any shout outs you want to make before we let you go?
One big one is my team, everybody on the team, for putting in the work every single weekend, helping me make my job easier while I help you make your job easier. And everybody who's been supportive of us, I'm not gonna lie, one of our biggest supporters is STL Faithful. They, every tournament, no matter who it is, they want either one of us to bring home podium. And if they get knocked out, if we get knocked out, we're always supportive of each other. We practice together. And then just all the family that we've got that, plays with us every single weekend. Can't thank y'all enough.
There you
That's
go.
about it.
Awesome. Well, Trent, thanks for coming on, brother. Glad we were able to catch up with you. And like I said, again, congratulations on the big win. For sure. All right, we'll let you go.
Thank
you,
you,
buddy. Thanks.
See you, man.
See you.
All right, guys, don't go anywhere. We have a couple announcements to make before we end the show tonight. I'm going to pull this up, Steve, but do you want to go ahead and talk about the upcoming clinic?
Yeah, dude, let's talk about it. So, Nick Slowiak, buddy of mine, he is going to be here at AV in St. Louis on October 18th. It's a Saturday. And honestly, man, we're going to do things a little differently. We've talked about how can we get less kind of, regimented individual player clinic and more of a, hey, there's a pro here that's going to help us break a field down, coach us real time, right? While kind of implementing a lot of the skill sets, right? How am I walking a field? How am I picking a squad? How am I going to call lines in real time? So this idea actually came out of Brady when we had Greenspan here. He and I were talking about this, and we kind of came to the conclusion that this would be a really great idea. And reason being, if you watch a lot of the pros doing clinics today, they quit doing a lot of the individual drills. They quit doing snap shooting. They quit doing, just running and gunning or sliding simply because guys weren't signing up for the clinic because they thought they were too good for it or thought it was boring. So we were like, hey, let's shift it a little bit and let's start offering clinics where it's scrimmage based. Like, hey, you guys want it. You still want to learn something. You still want a pro to teach you some stuff. Well, why don't you just play against another team and that pro will be there, right? So Slowiak will be here October 18th. It sounds like Faithful has already signed up.
Let's go, Faithful.
Yeah, so thanks, Faithful. Thanks, Peyton, for reaching out, dude. That means a lot to us. We need one more team. So there could be multiple, right? Our goal is to get 2 teams. It's $825 a person, or I'm sorry, $825 a team, not a person. $825 a team. And it will be at AV. I'll try to get Nick's at Texas right now, but I will try to get a breakdown of everything we're going to do. It will be a scrimmage, though. So think of it as a scrimmage. There may be some build up to the scrimmage, right? Like basic clinic stuff, talking to you guys, doing some calisthenics, some stretching, get to know everybody. That will probably still happen, but the majority, probably 65, 75% of the clinic will be scrimmage based. So be prepared to be playing and grinding against another team, but having breakdowns in between points, right? Or in between a match. It's going to be up to Nick. I haven't worked those details out with him yet, but that is what's going to happen. Again, it will be at AV, obviously PBN, Grit, and Ruthless. For those of you guys don't know, I'm back with Ruthless. We are going to be hosting this clinic. So, if you guys have questions, hit me up. We could potentially take more than 2 teams. I'll be honest, a little kind of an Easter egg, if you will, or a sneak peek of what we want to do. If we do happen to get more than 2 teams, there would be potential to bring in another guy from the pro circuit to help out. So just FYI on that.
There we go. Well, the link to that sign up is in the description of this video. So before we end the show, if you want to go take a look at that sign up form, again, it is in the link. And we're also, we're going to try to do something cool with the PBN at the clinic. So you guys stay tuned for that. Yeah, I think that sounds good. So you think the clinic's going to be kind of tournament style scrimmage, like back-to-back points, or is it going to be?
We'd like to. Yeah, so the way Nick and I kind of talked about it is, and for those of you that have interacted with Nick, you'll know he's a decent talker, right? He can speak well. So I think that the way I would envision it as a player would be, let's do kind of a pseudo tournament style, right? Or we'll run points, maybe just do like a quick race to 4.
Yeah.
Right. And then break it down. Boom. Okay, what happened? Here's what we're doing. Here's what we got going on. Right. Not play a point and talk, but more, let's just go balls to the wall, play 4 points, or play race to 4, excuse me, break it down, and then do it again. And then I think you guys will have that benefit. You'll get your money's worth because you'll grind, right? I think that, I'll be honest with you guys, I've played every single division. Don't think I'm better than anybody, honestly. Like, just because I've been around for a while does not mean I feel like I'm better than any one of you. But one thing I've noticed, and this is across, not just St. Louis, this is across the country, guys don't want to put in the work, right? You all want to win. You want to do your thing. This is the opportunity to do it, right? Pay a guy like Nick some money and play your ass off on a Saturday and learn from him.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, bring your notepads out there. It's like, take notes on your phone, record it. I don't care. But like, this is an opportunity to learn and do better. I don't care if you played D6. Like, it's an opportunity to learn.
Well, and Steve, I don't think that we could offer a better deal to these players. $83 a person to enter this clinic. I mean, you go to the Greenspan clinic, you're spending $250, $300, easy.
Yeah. And I'll be frank, Brady. Thanks for bringing that up. I'm getting pros. Is Greenspan coming? Amazing. Absolutely. I've had the dude 4 times, right? He and I are friends. Like, I've had him in St. Louis 4 different times, but he's not cheap. I know there's been some guys out there that have speculated on pricing. I'll be honest. Greenspan is probably 3-4 times more than most pros out there. So our goal with Grit and PBN is, how can I get you guys exposed to pros that still are super knowledgeable and provide a wealth of knowledge to you directly as a player, but are affordable.
Yeah.
And plus, Nick and I played together in Chicago way back when. So like, I'm also helping a homie out, right? I'll say that. But in hindsight, our goal as Grit, our goal as PBN is to get these pros that deserve the exposure.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's where we stand. And a guy like Slowiak needs the exposure.
For sure.
He has so much knowledge.
Well, and I think like I've told you multiple times, my goal with PBN is to be able to pay every pro a living wage. And this is not by all means going to cut it, but I think getting these guys a platform is a step in the right direction. So, and it can only happen if you guys show up to the clinics. So make sure you guys go over and check out that sign up form.
We have questions, Brady. I can't see the chat right now.
Let's see. This last few comments here. Let's see. WC says, Nick's a cool dude, won't disappoint. Jason Nichols says, that would be awesome, very interested. WC, getting the kids to meet the pros is life-changing for them. For sure. And then Tom says, how much is paint?
Good question. I don't want to throw a number out there, but I will tell you I am working with Will. I don't want to throw a number out just yet. I'm going to get Will to compromise with me on a number, and then we'll throw it out there once I have the flyer released.
There we go. So when can we expect to see more information?
What's today? Thursday? By Saturday.
Okay.
I'll have something up by Saturday. I'm trying to. You can blame part of it. Blame on Nick. I'm waiting for a picture that he likes to use as the flyer.
Okay.
So, yeah.
There we go. Well, once we get that flyer up, Steve will share it. I'll share it. We'll see it on the Grit platform, probably on TikTok even. And then don't quote me on this, and this may not even happen, but for you guys watching right now, we may try to get Nick on for an episode of Outside the Net before the clinic to kind of talk to you guys and answer any questions directly from him. So we're gonna see if we can make that happen, but that is not set in stone.
Yeah, right now I'm delayed in communicating. I mean, he and I have been texting, but it's delayed right now since he's in Texas. So we'll probably have more information on that early next week. Yeah.
Do you know who won the 3v3 today?
I don't, man. Would you be surprised if you knew I was on the road today, Brady?
I wouldn't be. But I want to see, let's see, scores. I did want to see who won that, though. I was watching this morning, and then I had damn it, I had work this morning, so, I couldn't couldn't follow it up. Looks like Impact won.
Nice.
Beat,
Second time, right?
Yep, beat Dynasty. Oh, they was a 6-5 in the final, so it was a good game. Wow. So I'll be watching NXL all weekend long. So if you guys are watching along, let's light it up in the Discord. So you guys watching the replay, join the private Discord. That link is in the description as well. We're gonna chat it up in there, talk all things paintball. Steve, you got anything else, brother?
Not at all, man. Other than I love this. I see the community. It makes me super excited to see these comments. And again, shout out to Faithful and some of these other teams that are showing interest in this clinic. Like, it's just awesome. I can't say any other words. Like, it's just really cool. I love seeing this come to fruition. These are goals that we've had, goals that Brady and I share, goals that John Moran and I share. So it's kind of a trifecta, right, of shared goals. And I don't know, man. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too, man. And hold on, Trent said something. We vets and sandbagging most of our guys.
I think there's a little bit of back and forth happening in the comments.
Okay, I just saw one of those. Okay,
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, Steve, we've been going on all year on this, and it's starting to. We're starting to see the fruit of our labors. And so it's awesome to.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without these guys, man. That's why I love, like, St. Louis paintball has pivoted, right? You have some of the old heads. The old heads are still here, like myself, the Dirt Life guys. There's a lot of us that have been around forever, right? Half a prime, right? Like Nate Brown, Burrows, Jesse Brock. Like, we've all been around for a long time. But seeing some of these younger dudes, like seeing Jason Nickel, like making headbands and his son's playing paintball, like, dude, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it really excites me. And I've been out of the game for like since my ACL surgery last May.
Yeah.
I've played a couple times, but coming back now, it warms my heart, dude. It really does. I'm super happy to be back. And I think it's really cool to kind of pick up where we're headed, Brady, because it's a good time. It's a good time for it.
Oh, for
And
sure.
I just want to thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Well, like you said, man, like I quit playing over a year ago. I mean, I still play here and there, but when I first met you, Steve, to where the St. Louis community is now is a totally different scene.
Yeah.
It's
100%.
really insane. So just want to say, love all you guys that have been following along with what we've been doing. It is so appreciated. It makes all this worthwhile. So thank you guys.
Yeah, we couldn't do this stuff without you guys. Like, seeing these comments, Brady and I get excited seeing 11 people in here. Like, I mean, it's awesome. Thanks for listening.
Yeah. Well, because our first videos had 0 viewers. So people are tuning in, and it makes us feel good. So, all right. Yeah. Well, hey, we're also only 20 minutes behind schedule tonight. So
that's actually really damn good. I'm proud of ourselves.
We shoot for an hour, and we usually go like 2 hours. So we're doing pretty good. But all right, Steve. Well, we'll catch up with you later. Guys, thanks for hanging in with us. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That helps us with the growth and getting more reach to the other viewers coming in. And then if you haven't signed up for the private Discord community, go ahead and jump in over there. And lastly, like I said, 2 things, actually. The sign-up form for the Nick Slowiak clinic is in the description, and the waitlist for the PBN. Go sign up for both of those. Those are waiting on you, and we'll have more information on the PBN coming out soon. Steve, take it easy, man.
Yeah.
Love you, buddy.
Love you too, bro. See ya.
Bye.
Introducing the future of paintball. This is PBN. Where our battles, our triumphs, and our stories live. A platform built for the players and the fans. Live tournaments, exclusive content, the game brought to you the way it was meant to be seen. The highlights that matter most. Not just the pros, but you, your team, and the rivals you face across the field. Every breakout, every clutch moment.
The first time I played, my story's a little bit different.
The film room. Search your rivals. Study their moves. Every match is archived. winning is at your fingertips. The platform, the highlights, the film room. This is the future of paintball. This is PBN.